Good morning, Mr. Speaker, and my question is for the Premier. Scrapping the cap-and-trade program does more harm than good. Case in point is my riding of Hamilton West, Ancaster Dundas. The latest victim of these Conservative cuts, Mohawk College, has now fallen victim to these cuts, and they have had the $2 million promised clawed back. $2 million that was promised to open the new Centre for Climate Change Management. This centre was the first of its kind in Ontario, and it would have helped fast-track our region to a low-carbon economy. So now this innovative centre is scrambling to ensure that we can keep it alive. So, Mr. Speaker, I ask, how many more green initiatives will end up on the Conservative chopping block while it dismantles cap and trade?
Premier. Minister of Environment. Minister of the Environment.
Mr. Speaker, through you, thanking the member for her question. Our government was elected on a promise that puts people first and makes life more affordable for Ontarians. As I've said before in this House, we do understand the importance of tackling climate change, but we disagree fundamentally with the solution of a carbon tax or a cap-and-trade program. The programs that the member speaks of were programs that were being funded by that regressive, unfair tax, and this government has been clear. It will cancel cap-and-trade, it will not support a carbon tax, and it cannot support the programs that were supported by that regressive tax.
Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, cancelling the cap-and-trade only hurts Ontario business, with small business suffering the most. And as we know, small business is the backbone of Ontario's economy. The federal government's Greenhouse Pollution Pricing Act will apply to businesses located across the province that don't have a cap-and-trade program. This means that the price of pollution ultimately falls on the rest of Ontario residents, those that are already struggling to make ends meet. So why is this Premier ignoring the financial burdens that come along with scrapping the cap-and-trade? And will the Conservative Premier be honest and tell us where this axe is going to fall next?
Mr. Speaker, through you to the member, this government has been very clear from the very beginning about our position on cap-and-trade. It is a little bit rich to think that a tax is about how we are going to make business competitive. To talk about competitiveness and a tax is, I guess, the NDP way. To talk about competitiveness about Ontario businesses, to talk about competitiveness for our businesses, our job creators, we are not going to have a tax. We are not going to have the largest carbon tax in the world, the highest carbon tax in the world. We are going to cut that tax. And in doing that, we are going to create jobs for Ontarians, and we are going to create a better environment, a more affordable environment for our province.